A decade ago, Will Sawyer led an FBI hostage rescue team alongside his colleague Ben Gillespie. The team breached the wall of a residence, finding a hostage taker gripping his child. After the child was released, the captor triggered a suicide bomb. Will suffered severe injuries, leading to the amputation of part of his left leg below the knee. In the present, Will, now sporting a prosthetic leg, resides with his wife Sarah and their twin children, Henry and Georgia, within the Pearl, the world's tallest skyscraper located in Hong Kong, standing at a towering 1,060 meters, 3,500 feet. Zhao Long Ji, the business tycoon, is the mastermind behind this 225-floor architectural marvel. Sarah asks Will to repair her phone, and he simply restarts it. Ben, their former colleague, unexpectedly emerges from the elevator. Ben provides them tickets to witness panda feeding at night when the other visitors have departed. Will rides the elevator with Ben for a meeting with Zhao, security director Ajani Okeke, and insurance underwriter Mr. Pierce. Will, recommended by Ben, was hired by Zhao to evaluate the building's safety and security systems. During the meeting, Will reports that the computerized fire and security systems have passed his tests, but he needs to inspect the off-site facility's security. Zhao provides Will with a tablet, designed to be accessed exclusively by Will's facial recognition. Zhao then shows Will a room with floor-popping mirrors, and a reflection of Zhao instructs him. "I'm over there." Will and Ben embark on a boat journey, but a nimble criminal swiftly steals Will's bag, firing shots into the air to create chaos. In the Pearl's sub-basement, a maintenance engineer notices a wall crack and is subsequently strangled to death by concealed hands, which belong to Kores Botha. Ben tends to Will's injury, and before they leave, Will discreetly stashes Zhao's tablet in his jacket. Sarah calls Will, informing him that they missed seeing the pandas as Henry fell ill after consuming strange candy. They return to the Pearl, only to be confronted by Ben, who reveals he is working for Kores. Ben demands the tablet, leading to a scuffle during which he accidentally shoots himself in the chest. Dying, Ben discloses that Will's family was never meant to re-enter the Pearl, implying that the panda feeding tickets were part of Ben's plan to get them out of the building. Kores and his gang spread a water-reactive chemical powder on the Pearl's 96th floor and trigger the smoke alarm. When the sprinklers activate, the powder ignites, causing a fire. Will observes the blazing inferno from the window, while armed assailants shoot at him. To escape, Will exits through the window, using a ladder and eventually free-falling. Shia, one of Kores's accomplices, incapacitates Will with an electric stun gun and scans his face with the tablet. The police arrive and engage the criminals, leading to the death of the thief who stole Will's bag. Shia flees in a van and shoots a police officer off his motorcycle. Will commandeers the motorcycle and races back to the Pearl. Inside the off-site facility, Shia and her crew murder the staff and, using the tablet, disable the building's fire suppression systems. The sprinklers cease functioning, and the criminals prepare for a catastrophic fire. Zhao, pressured by Mr. Pierce, agrees to ready the helicopter for evacuation. Kores, who does not desire Zhao's death yet, is determined to obtain the flash drive. To elude the police, Will scales a crane, maneuvers it to face the Pearl, and swings the crane hook through a window, eventually entering the building. The helicopter lands on the helipad, but Ajani discovers the pilot is an imposter. Mr. Pierce reveals his affiliation with Kores, killing individuals around Zhao. Kores and his henchmen emerge, brandishing machine guns and inflicting more casualties. Zhao realizes that Kores does not intend to kill him. Instead, he covets the flash drive. Zhao decides to flee with the drive, prompting Kores to threaten to destroy the Pearl. Ajani shoots the fake pilot, causing the helicopter to crash farther into the building. Zhao rushes into the penthouse and locks the doors before Kores can reach him. Shia informs Kores that she cannot unlock the penthouse doors with the tablet. Kores realizes that Will is inside the building and remarks, "We don't need to find him. We know what he wants." Sarah and the children navigate the perilous bridge, but Mr. Pierce ambushes them, holding Sarah at gunpoint. Sarah complies, instructing her children to obey him. Mr. Pierce taunts, "That's right. Listen to your mummy." However, Sarah surprises him by using scissors to thwart his attack. A metal structure falls, breaking the bridge, separating Henry and Georgia. Henry urges Georgia to reach the waterfall. Mr. Pierce re-emerges, warning that he is not supposed to kill them, but believes the children will suffice. Will intervenes, pushing Mr. Pierce off the bridge. A wooden plank bridges the gap where the bridge once stood. Sarah and Henry carefully traverse it, with Will providing support to prevent the plank from falling. Inside the Pearl, an elevator relying on electromagnetic induction is trapped due to a fire-related brake malfunction. Will severs the cable, allowing the elevator to fall, but its magnets reactivate when it passes the fire line. Sarah engages the braking system, ensuring the safe descent of the passengers. Sarah and Henry escape from the building and encounter Inspector Wu. Two men approach Georgia, identifying themselves as the good guys. However, Georgia listens to her father and flees toward the waterfall. The two men pursue her, leading to a confrontation with Will, who defeats them before encountering Chorus Botha. The assailants surround the penthouse doors, but their inability to distinguish real individuals from mirror reflections leads to them accidentally shooting the mirrors. Will retrieves the flash drive, but a thug is shot by Zhao before he can harm Will. Will instructs Zhao to turn around, but Zhao holds Georgia hostage. He demands the flash drive and Will tosses it across the room, capitalizing on Chorus's distraction. Will exploits the element of surprise, defeating Chorus and saving Georgia just as a grenade detonates, ending Chorus's life. Sarah uses the tablet found with Shia to reset the building's control system. As the system reboots, the fire suppression measures reactivate, extinguishing the blaze. A helicopter arrives to rescue Will, Georgia, and Zhao. Will hands over the flash drive to Zhao, and the Sawyer family joyfully reunites. Inspector Wu acknowledges that Will was not responsible for the fire in the Pearl. Zhao expresses his intention to rebuild the Pearl, despite the extensive fire damage.